Test, 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 test. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
Oh yeah. He actually doesn't work.
Is that word? Okay. I'm gonna turn this on. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
Good evening and welcome to the celebration of the Muskegon High School class of 2020. On behalf of the administration, staff, families, and the 2020 graduates of Muskegon Public Schools, we appreciate your attendance at tonight's formal occasion. In keeping with the spirit of such an important milestone, we ask that everyone be respectful during the program for both the students and attendees as we acknowledge the accomplishments of our graduates. We are asking that you all continue to social distance and please remain in your seats until our graduates have exited the stadium. Ms. Lowe, if you can please approach the south podium. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now ask you to please direct your attention to the south end of the field for the presentation of the American flag by the United States Marine Corps.
All right, Charlie!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light where so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening. Welcome to the Muskegon High School Commencement Ceremony honoring the Muskegon High School class of 2020. We are so happy to finally be here tonight. Thank you for your patience, students, family, friends, through this difficult time. Again, like Ms. Smith said, please, we just want to be aware of social distancing because we are so happy that we were able to hold this event tonight. Because we were not able to hold our honors program, I would just like to acknowledge some students and some of the cords and things that they are wearing tonight. Our students, when I call on something that you're wearing, please stand up and be acknowledged. Our top 10 students are wearing a gold medallion. National Honor Society students have an additional stole with the MHS emblem in the center. Students wearing gold cords represent a 3.0 GPA or higher. Fabulous job. The red, white, and blue cords represent students attending the military. Students wearing a blue-green cord were part of our CTC, or Career Tech Center. And we also have a couple early college students. We're very proud of all of you. Congratulations. Please welcome our Board of Education President, Mr. Bill O'Brien.
Good evening. On behalf of your Board of Education, congratulations on your successful graduation. As evidenced by the passing of the school bond, your efforts have been noticed and appreciated by the entire community. We are blessed to live in a community that truly supports public education and our big red nation. President John F. Kennedy said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country." I'm going to ask each of you, what can you do for your community? It starts right here, right now, with how you represent yourselves and the big red nation. We all know what we have here at Muskegon High School. We can feel it every day, especially on this field right now. To change the world significantly, that attitude needs to be grown. This class is the seeds that can do just that. 3 things exemplify what it means to be part of the big red nation: respect, kindness, and love. We are all one family. We are all different, yet all of us have a bond as big reds. That bond is simply respect for each other and what we bring to the game each and every day. We do not all have the same talents, but we all can give 100% of what we have. That's how you earn respect. Until you walk in someone else's shoes, you can't judge them. I've been blessed by a number of good people in my life. One of them was Reverend Charles Poole. He would reminisce about his youth spent with Martin Luther King. He would tell me how they would sit and talk all night about the lessons in the Bible that they were going to talk about the next day on the streets. He always pointed out that as young men, all they were doing was spreading love and kindness. It's pretty simple. Martin Luther King said his hope was for a time when we would not judge anyone by the color of their skin, by the content of their character. These are not traits you learn in a book, but you learn by being part of something larger like our big red nation. Each and every one of you has walked the halls of Muskegon High at some time with a lot on your mind. As your day goes on, you and those around you will affect the consequences of that day. Make a real effort to make those consequences be positive. Keep up that attitude in your daily life as you move on from Muskegon High. Just keep in mind that you don't ever move on from being part of the big red nation. We are one. I would guess most of us have seen the ESPN documentary, The Last Dance. A discussion arose about what made Michael Jordan so great. He obviously had a lot of talent, a great desire to win, and a passion for his teammates. In the end, what he had that put him over the top was the ability to live in the moment. In other words, he was able to focus on where he was in that particular moment. In a Game 6, he wouldn't let a thought come in about Game 7. His focus was on the win right now. Focus on your daily wins as you go into the workforce, college, or whatever your path may be. Your victory will be when you can look back at those daily wins and say, I made a difference in someone's life, and I'm making a difference in my own life. We've all been part of this year to the devastation the virus can do to our daily lives. Think of how quickly it spread from one person to the entire world. Now think in terms of spreading love, kindness, and respect. It can start with you as one and spread as quickly as that virus. In closing, there's a saying, seek first to understand, then to be understood. If you reflect on that statement, it includes kindness, love, and respect. Think about it. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. That means learn to listen. Judge on the content of their character. Take time to listen. Together as one, we can affect change because as one, we are the big red nation. Thank you.
Good evening, class of 2020. I am Matthew Cortez, and it is my pleasure to be here as your superintendent of Muskegon Public Schools. I would first like to extend a thank you to all of the staff, all of the parents, and the community members for being here and continuously supporting our students in ways both seen and unseen by the masses. I am pleased to be on stage with our Board of Education, who I am briefly going to introduce. Mr. Bill O'Brien, our Board President. Please stand with me. Mr. Louis Churchwell, our Vice President. Ms. Lynette Marks, our Secretary. Ms. Tasha Bibbs Oaks, our treasurer. Ms. Billy Bruce, our secretary pro term and trustee. Ms. Cindy Larson, our trustee. And Mr. Zachary Anderson, our trustee. And last but definitely not least on this stage is Ms. Corey Lohman, our MHS principal. I would also like to take a quick moment to recognize, I would like to also take a quick moment to recognize all of the Muskegon Public Schools staff. If you are a staff member in Muskegon Public Schools, please stand up. It is your hard work and dedication that has led these young people to this event today. Please know the value you bring to each and every one of us in our community. There is a gigantic thank you due from all of us to the parents and families of our graduates. Your guidance, love, and support have made tonight possible for each and every one of these young adults. Please join me in applauding such tremendous accomplishments and support of our parents. Graduates, stand up and turn around and applaud to your parents. Thank you, graduates. I also want to add a special thank you for so many people that made this night possible. And I know I'm going to forget somebody, so please forgive me if I do. Afrida Day, Cassidy Cisneros, Chandra Sain, Jennifer O'Brien, Corey Lohman, Bernard Loudermill, Liz Smith, Keith Guy, John Snyder, Steve Barlow, and all of our staff and volunteers. There is one special recognition for our new MHS principal that is lingering somewhere, Mr. Tim Hoffman. However, most of all, I would like to thank the graduating class of 2020. You are why we exist as a district, and you are why we are here tonight. Thank you. To the class of 2020, you will be remembered forever in the pages of history. I am finishing my 24th year in education, and I have never witnessed such sacrifice, selflessness, and dedication to a goal as I have witnessed in your class. I have been part of Muskegon Public Schools for 10 months, 12 days, 12 hours, and 32 minutes. In that short time, I've come to witness the character, strength, love, and compassion of your entire class. You each embody the spirit of what makes a Big Red. It is in that spirit that I would like to remind you and reinforce a few items that you already know. In life, there exist unique and special moments for which you will, and sometimes everyone around you, will remember with exacting clarity for the remainder of their life. Just a heads up. This speech tonight is probably not going to be one of those moments. So, these moments of clarity are usually caused by some major event or all too often catastrophic event that engraves the time into your permanent memory. For my grandparents, it was Pearl Harbor. For my parents, it was the assassination of John F. Kennedy. And for my generation, it was 9/11. I personally do not feel COVID-19 needs to be your moment. Your moment still lies ahead of you. Sometimes we can cause or contribute to that moment, and other times it is out of our control. My wish for all of you is to have a happy moment that you remember forever and cherish it with all of your heart. I have chosen a couple of items from my life to help you gain in realization of when a great moment might happen. I was the youngest of 8 kids, and our family was poor. However, 11 years before I was born, a moment occurred that forever changed my life path. My father inherited a home in a small rural town called Farmington, just outside of Detroit. If this house had not been given to him, I would have grown up in the streets of Detroit or in Lincoln Park. For those of you that do not know both of these areas, it was very high crime, very high poverty, very challenging to escape. Well, this newly inherited home did not make us a rich family. It did place me in the middle of a middle-class community, which brought its own advantages. I did not realize that we were poor until my freshman year at the University of Michigan. I was the first direct college graduate in my family. This changed the destiny for my children and hopefully my eventual grandchildren. During the next 3 years, I began building my career as a teacher and to find the one true love of my life. Before I knew it, I was standing in front of the church, waiting anxiously for my bride-to-be. Now, you might think that I remember this because I was nervous about the commitment. But actually, my main worry was Allison might not show up. Once I saw her, I knew we would be great together. My next experiences were 7 years apart, holding my beautiful daughter and my handsome son for the first time and truly understanding what unconditional love is, just like my parents did with me 46 years ago today. Well, these moments may not have effectively changed the world. They made a world infinitely more meaningful for me. My second item is the fear that you will find success in your first attempt. That's right, I did say it is my fear that you find success in your first attempt. It is from failure that we gain character, fortitude, and perseverance. All three of these qualities are going to be needed as you go through life, and not having them can be a catastrophic experience. You will find at a point or a number of points in your life when you are moving forward is going to be agonizing. I do not know what each of you will face, but I can guarantee that you will face something. Who you choose to surround yourself with can drastically improve your life. A recent challenge for me was the loss of my brother 6 years ago to cancer. My immediate family was destroyed, and there was seemingly no way forward. Then my wife and my in-laws came together to give me the strength to find my way forward. When you find yourself lost, not sure which direction is up, come home. Home to your family, home to where your friends, and home to where your fellow Big Reds are. You will always be welcome back to learn even more about life and help yourself as well as others. So remember, your superintendent actually did say that he was fearful of your immediate success and that when the chips are down, to come home. Lastly, please know it is never the right time to do the wrong thing, and it is never the wrong time to do the right thing. I'll say it again. It is never the right time to do the wrong thing, and it is never the wrong time to do the right thing. You all come from good people. You come from a community that has instilled a conscience in your heart that will guide you for the rest of your life. My wish for all of you is, when you face what may seem an impossible situation, this voice has helped me through some difficult decisions in my life and my career. I remember during my first year as a high school principal, there was an incident at our first home football game. There was an altercation between two students off campus and observed by many of our other students. I found out on a Monday after the game. No parents or adults were made aware until Sunday night. Now remember, I was like 6 weeks on the job as a new principal in a new district. I investigated and found out all of the details and the students that were present, and I suspended all of those, including the observers. This caused a huge uproar and backlash in my community. As you can imagine, I was called into a meeting. The basic order was for me to rescind the suspensions of the observers, or else. Naturally, I asked, or else what? I was told it could be my job, possibly my career. I thought about it, but I knew what is right, and I knew that backing away was the wrong thing to do. These students needed to understand the life danger they were a part of, and that I will not accept nor condone it. I then expressed that I understood what was at stake, but that I will not and cannot stand by while these things happen and do nothing. Ultimately, I was not fired nor disciplined. Your conscience is a tremendous benefit that a number of people in this world do not have or do not understand. You should always do the right thing. Do not let others tell you what that right thing is. You've been raised to know right from wrong, and that will last your lifetime. Remember that doing what is right is not always easy, nor popular. I would rather have given up my job that day, not because I was right, rather because it crossed a moral line that I would not compromise on. I make decisions like this a lot in my career, almost every day. And my conscience is what guides me, and this allows me to lay my head on my pillow at night in peace. I wish to you the same thing. You have the ability to change this world, this country, this city, your neighborhood. Past generations have done some of the work, but it is your generation that we need to do the right work. I believe in each and every one of you, and I know based upon your class's ability to endure a pandemic and yet still be here tonight, that you will each change the world. I became a Big Red in the belief and the vision of the brightest of futures, which I wanted my family to be a part of. This pandemic has shown me the reality of the phrase, once a Big Red, always a Big Red. But it was all of you here tonight, the class of 2020, that actually made me truly believe it. Congratulations.
So Superintendent Cortez is a Wolverine, and I am a Spartan. And our two speakers tonight just happen to be a Wolverine and a Spartan, so I'm pretty happy about that. Mia Snowden is going to be our first student speaker. She is attending the University of Michigan and majoring in nursing. Mia has been part of varsity cheer, varsity soccer, National Honor Society, Student Leadership Council, and Trio Upward Bound.
Principal Loman, Superintendent Cortez, Board of Education members, faculty, staff, family, and the Muskegon High School graduating class of 2020, good evening. As I stand here and reflect on the past 4 years, I can't help but feel grateful. From the moment we walked through the doors of Muskegon High School, we were immersed in an atmosphere so unique it's hard to express in a few words. To attend such a diverse yet accepting school has made these 4 years memorable. From the honor students to the theater kids and the athletes, everyone was accepted. The support we have for one another, the jokes we tell, the laughs we share is what has made high school great. Being a Big Red has taught me what true compassion and kindness looks like. We are more than just a school, we are a family. A vital part of this family is the teachers. The strength and dynamic of student-teacher relationships at Muskegon is indescribable. I've witnessed teachers extend their passion for students outside of the classroom. Students to them are more than just a test score or a grade, but a person with struggles and stress and intelligence and talents. These teachers, counselors, and administrators truly care. I want to thank them for their never-ending dedication to not only our education, but our growth as people. As they say, it takes a village to raise a child. So to all the parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, mentors, and anyone who has supported a child along the way, thank you for the lessons taught, the motivation given, and the sacrifices made to get us here. We couldn't have done it without you. Congratulations, class of 2020, for making it this far. Although the current state of our world has altered the normal course of our lives, your accomplishments are no less. The work you put in to get here is not invalidated. Never stop giving yourself credit for this accomplishment. Today, you have closed a chapter in your book. The one you are about to open will be one of growth and discovery. As you begin this new chapter, remember that you hold the pencil. You write your own story. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. The clay that is your life is waiting to be molded by your hands. Be delicate with it, but be intentional. Utilize everything you have learned until this point to build the life you want to live. In this journey of life, it is important to find your own definition of success. Otherwise, you will always be wandering aimlessly towards a goal that isn't yours. Some people may tell you that success is achieved when you have reached a certain salary or status, but history has proven that money alone does not equal happiness. So, let your success be defined by your own terms, whether that means having a family, a career, owning a home, starting a business, traveling the world, earning 1 degree, or earning 4. Whatever you define success as, never stop moving toward it. Never become complacent. When you achieve a goal, set another. Challenge yourself. Pursue your goals persistently, no matter how many twists, turns, detours, or redos it takes. You have already proven to be resilient, so never lose that part of yourself. Discover your true passions, and most importantly, do what makes you happy. Today, we depart on a new journey. Our destinations will be different, our paths may cross, but it is my greatest hope that you never forget what it means to be a Big Red. Once a Big Red, always a Big Red.
Thank you, Mia. Wonderful job. Best of luck to you. And now our Spartan, Arthur Marlowe II. Arthur will attend Michigan State University and major in biochemistry and biotechnology. He is a member of the National Honor Society, Student Leadership Council. He's part of the top 10 and on the honor roll.
Good evening to Principal Loman, Superintendent Cortez, Board of Education members, faculty, staff, family, and the dynamic 2020 graduating class of Muskegon High School. When leaving school on March 13th, we never knew it would be one of our last high school moments together. We thought we would be able to return to school and finish the remainder of our senior year. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Although we were not able to have prom or senior Oscar night, we are able to create one last memory of graduation together. These are not the usual circumstances, but we are forever grateful for the effort and time taken to make us feel appreciated. Seniors, we fought long and hard in order to have the graduation ceremony we very much deserve. We were thrown such an obstacle and made the best of it and came out stronger than ever. We didn't let the pandemic divide us, it made us closer. It allowed us time to better ourselves and draw closer to one another. We all have a teacher, counselor, or administrator that we go to in times of need. They are more than a faculty member. They are our school besties. They sit, listen, and reflect with us as if we're their own children. They've invested their time and energy into ensuring we were successful in our 4-year journey at Muskegon High School. We've built everlasting bonds with them. We may forget what you said, but we will never forget how you made us feel. Thank you for guiding us, inspiring us, and helping us get to where we are today. The love and support given is greatly appreciated and was very much cherished. Congratulations, class of 2020. In the time of this ongoing pandemic and continuous strain for racial injustice, we did it. We came, we saw, and we conquered the challenges of high school. I'm here to express the happiness in our hearts that is shared amongst our class today. We are all blessed with talents that are worth congratulating, which is what today is all about. The greatest gift we've given one another is friendship. The lesson we all learn is to appreciate the time we spend with each other and to remember that things come to an end, but memories last forever. Now that we have passed the challenges of high school, it's time for us to face a larger challenge. For some of us, it will be college, but for all of us, it will be the obstacle of life. Even though all of our classmates couldn't join us today, they deserve to be recognized as well. We are proud of you too. Classmates, as we take this huge step onto a new journey, I want you all to remember to be yourself. And not to change for anyone, but to change for the better. I wish you all the best of luck in the next chapter of your life and the biggest congratulations on graduating. I'm very proud of each and every one of you, and we can finally say, we did it.
Thank you, Arthur. Best of luck to you. And now, a tradition that Muskegon High School Commencement has had for many, many years is our, I'd like to introduce Janiyah Poole. Janiyah, start walking up here. Is our tradition. So we are missing our band tonight, obviously, but we do have a taped version of tradition because it just wouldn't quite be commencement without tradition.
Let's hear it.
Mr. Cortez, Ms. Loman, and the Board of Education, we are proud to be graduates of Muskegon High School. And now in the words of William Stewart, longtime Muskegon musician and director of bands, we speak of the campus so beautiful to see. Each member of the class of 2020 has accomplished an important goal, to become graduates of Muskegon High School. It is now that our 4 years of high school melt into one brief moment when tradition becomes the order of the day. Our charge to you is to keep the Muskegon tradition alive and well and to sing the words with pride. To this, the school we hold so dear, our own Muskegon High.
Can't go that way, y'all.
Superintendent Cortez and members of the Board of Education, the class of 2020 has successfully met all requirements for graduation as set forth by the state of Michigan and the Muskegon Board of Education.
Yeah!
I hereby present the members of the class of 2020 to receive their diploma certifying their success. Because it is important to respect the presentation of every student's diploma, and in order to hear every student's name, we ask that you reserve your celebration to applause only, refraining from use of horns, I don't think we have any horns tonight, and yelling out. The diplomas will now be presented. Miss O'Brien and Miss Sane will be calling names.
Mia Snowden. Mariah McLean. Jasmine Morse. Jarvis Walker. Sebastian Cuevas. Shamira Day. Arthur Marlowe. Lamar Lee. Jordan Porter. Sunshine Norris. Taisha Longmire. Desiree Wilson. Ashley Aguilar. Jakayla Anderson. Kyara Armstrong Blake. Quinasia Barty. Jonay Beecham. Becca Burson Tice. Angel Phillips. Dakaria Booker. Darian Bridgeford. Tatiana Broom.
Tatiana!
Raven Buckner. Aria Virgin. Maria Campos. Kiera Carpenter. Brianna Carter. Kiera Carter Kimball. Jared Champion. Kasia Close. Kayla Coleman. Jaden Collins Spivey. Ariane Cook. Tajane Cooper. Janasia Cooper. Anthony Cradaba. Zykir Davis.
Not on. There I am. If I could just have a moment of your time. 8 minutes and 46 seconds is the time that a knee was held on George Fuller's neck until he took his last breath. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is approximately 8:46. If we could have a moment of silence and honor George's memory. Thank you.
Craig Dawson. Deshauna Day. Gabrielle Deneau. Ashanti Diggs. Shianti Diggs. Alicia Dobson. Denia Dockery. Demaria Donson. Ariana Drummer. Emilio Dye. Go up the steps, Amelia.
Come on now. Woo! Yay!
Tiandre Elliott. Samantha Fernandez. Vershawn Foster. Donovan Frierson. Victoria Gargliano. Robert G. Tian German. Jamaria Gilbert. Anteliqua Glover. Torian Gordon. Taisha Gordon Jones. You're first, before Alexis. Oh, nope, Alexis Gregory. Alante Grider. Jaden Grondal. Dennis Hall. Kaisha Hamilton. Lamaria Hannett. Charles Hardy.
Yeah, Charles! All right, Charles! Let's go! Let's go! I love it! Show up, boys, show up!
Roger Hardy. Janaea Harris. Jakaria Harrison. Cody Holcomb. Hannah Haynes. Japri Henderson. Nyana Henderson. Tatiana Henderson. Kayla Hinkle. Aisha Hobson. LaDeja Hodges Burks. Asia Hughes. Patricia Humphreys. Jacob Hutchins. Zion Jackson. Gabriel Jaimes. Billy Johnson Jr. CJ Johnson. Ariana Johnson. Leah Johnson. Avier Jones. Antonique Jones. Raven Jones. Jasmine Jordan.
Here we go!
Jalen Jordan.
That's my boy! That's my boy!
Robert Kate.
Let's go!
Adrian Keller.
Let's go, Jay! Let's go, Jay!
Ajane Kindle.
Let's go!
Samari Knox.
Joanna Lark. Sky Larkin. Deja Lawrence. Cardia Lawton. Victor Legaretta Jr. Kobe Lewis. Julian Lott. Lowe.
All right, baby. That's my baby girl.
Sanaya Lowry. Alicio Martinez. Sierra Maxlow.
Yes, dear.
Tavion McAfee. Miracle McCall. Isaiah McDaniel. Jada McGow. Mario Ortiz. DeAndre Mills Ellis. Tawan Mitchell. Quantravius Moffitt. Jennifer Montagano. Jermanique Moore. Hi. J. Michael Moore. Brianna Morrow. Vernon Nash III. Shakuria Nicholson. DeMarco Norris II. Jordan Ogle. Brittany Arovio. Savion Owens Bell. LaKayla Pace. Dalia Parker. Shaylon Payne. Antoinette Piggy. Tatiana Pollard. Janaya Poole. Davion Randall L. Williams. Quentin Reynolds. Right. Jayla Richmond. Nyana Riley.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Billy Roberts. Diana Rodriguez. Talia Russell. Nicholas Sanchez. Antonique Savage.
We're ready to go.
Damian Seats. Jalen Shepard. Jasmine Smith. Jerry Smith. Brianna Snowden Charles. Micaiah Sones. Talia Staples. Dominic Stevens. Brian Stinson. Mackenzie Sugan. Julia Summerfield Jones. Christopher Swazicki. Denise Taronis. Jemiah Thomas. Maya Mia. Demaya Thompson. Diana Thompson. Dante Thompson. Autumn Thurston. Kayla Tish. Judah Tolliver. Guadalupe Torres. Nicole Totten. Jose Vallejo Paz. Terrell Walker. Hannah Washburn. Michaela Welker. Blessing White. Chase Williams. Jaquan Williams. Jamara Williams. Shanice Wilson. Sierra Wilson. Sharclea Winston. Jesus Zambrano.
Graduates of the class of 2020, please stand. Board of Education, I, Ms. Lohman, present to you the class of 2020. Graduates, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2020. just breaking all the graduation rules this year. Okay. All right. Students, this is now your alma mater. For real. We will now prepare for the playing of Muskegon High School alma mater. Traditionally, of course, our drum major does this for us, but we're going to just listen again, and then we might have a little surprise for you.
Hey, ma'am.
So, we don't have the alma mater. I'm sorry about that, and I'm pretty sure you do not want me to sing, so. Are we ready? Well, you've been pretty patient since March, so just be patient just a couple more minutes.
Parents and graduates, please remember we're going to proceed out of the stadium. Parents, please remain seated until the graduates have left the stadium in order to keep social distancing practices. Thank you.